Yeah, yo, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Be the fly, lay lazy.
JC the Light.
This is Set the Toe podcast, man. You know what is going on, man. We global now.
That's a fact.
So, I'll let you do it, man.
I
don't like to get with my personal friends, and, you know what I mean?
Right.
And take over the show like that.
Right
but,
now,
you know,
we got the first time we got a female rapper on here.
Oh, yes.
First time ever for Set the Tone
First female,
podcast.
and y'all famous now? I feel lit.
Nah,
we
not
global
yet,
now.
Not yet.
I feel lit.
She been putting
That's
on for
actual
Queens
facts.
for some years now. Mm-hmm. One of the most lyrical rappers in New York City. Mm-hmm. Her teeth is immaculate. Her skin is refined and her waves are spinning. You heard? She got Kyah baby in the building,
What's
man.
up?
Yeah,
What's
Queens
up? What's
own,
going
you know
on?
what I'm saying? Big Queens, the biggest own,
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man?
Y'all tell me. I'm here to set the tone with y'all. What we doing?
Definitely here to set the tone.
I'm proud of
you know
y'all,
what I
by
mean?
the way. I'm proud of you. Well, I just met you, so landlord, I'm definitely proud of you.
You know,
Appreciate
man,
it.
we just trying to re-identify ourselves, you know.
That's
I
what
don't
you
wanna
gotta do,
stay,
reinvent
you know what I
yourself.
mean? Reinvent ourselves. You
Every
know
couple
what
of
I'm saying?
years, I already know.
That's it, you know what I mean? But today's about you know what I mean?
What's up?
The people who don't know, you know, you're a talented artist. You've been doing your thing for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But you still young, you know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't saying it like, oh, you've been here forever type shit, you know what I'm saying? But you've been doing your thing. I remember when I first met you, you was real young. You was moving around with, what's son name? I don't really remember him. Casper?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Casper, right? Yeah.
Still,
yeah.
That's still my bro.
Oh, word?
His kids is my
okay,
god
okay,
kids.
okay. That's my
He
man
getting
Extra.
married next month, matter
My
of
man
fact.
Extra, I think that's his brother too.
Yes, I did the Extra show too. Shout out to Extra.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
a sneaker joint going. Yeah, that's a fact. So yeah, I remember you was running around with
He
him.
just asked about you. That's crazy.
Oh, word?
He asked if you
Tell
still
him.
doing music. I
Oh,
said,
tell
yeah,
us
he do
what's
the
good.
podcast.
Yeah.
I'm let him know.
You know what I mean? I remember running around with him, and then your music was different then. You know what I mean? You was more on your dancing,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
And then, you know, but where did this all start? You know
Back then, like you said, I was playing around. I was dancing. Even still then, I was still playing ball, I think. Like
you what?
I was playing ball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yo.
You went to Hillcrest?
Actually, I
Hillside?
went to Cardozo.
Okay. I went to good school.
Yes.
Good school.
I went to Cardozo for basketball, so I was nice.
Oh,
Okay.
word?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
even know
crazy.
that.
Yeah, like when I started rap, I was just playing. I still was hoping to be the first woman in the NBA, but when you get older, you be like, oh snap, there's other girls
Who
that
was
play
balling it?
basketball.
Was Vic
They was
there?
like, oh shit, it's a WNBA, it's lit. No, I heard of him, but I think he graduated by the time I
he was
got
going by
there.
then? Oh, I
Yeah,
got
like
you, I got
him
you.
and Nick Flag, all of them was gone
yeah,
by the time I get there.
Shout out Nick Flag, he just got married.
I do
too.
know Marissa.
I'm saying?
Marissa Flag?
Yeah.
I knew her since like second grade though, from my aunts. So
okay,
she's been playing ball her whole life.
I didn't know you played ball.
And then- yeah.
He was a point shooting guard?
I started as point, then I ended up being shooting guard. Because Marissa was
hard.
point guard. Mhm.
Okay. All right, so
Yes, sir.
we'll continue on, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, so back then, I was just playing with it, Team Light Work. I think that's when I
that's a
first
fact.
started getting, maybe I guess a little serious, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing rapping. Hits was the only person in the projects that I knew personally that rapped, that I was close with personally.
Who?
Hits, Young Hits. He used to be part of Team Light Work. You remember
No
Team Light Work?
disrespect to Young Hits.
We
No,
was
I
young-
remember Light
we
Work,
was
yeah.
young, yeah,
No,
we
I'm
was-
just saying no disrespect to Young Hits.
Because he stopped,
I
and
didn't
he
know
was
the name.
nice. I'm mad he stopped.
Okay.
He was fire. Like he was up there, like Victor Moan and I'm nice. Like he really was nice, smooth with it too, like on some fab shit.
All right.
Yeah, so I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I want to rap. Like I don't know the first thing about rap. I don't know verses, 16s, hooks. I ain't know none of that really back then. So he put me on. We used to link. We used to have like little writing sessions. They used to throw me in their tracks, couple of tracks. Then I met Flip. Flip. We was wilding. We had the lock-in joint. Like I said, it was fun back then. Then Ox met me.
Yeah.
So Ox wanted me and Flip like, yo, Ox, he think you can really rap? I was like, I don't want to rap. That's when you used to see me at Benny's studio.
Yeah.
I used to be pissed. I used to be on the couch like,
You
I
just
used
be
to be
chilling,
forcing
yeah.
me to sit there like, no, you gonna learn. You gonna say this with this type of attitude. This is a hook. I'm like, all right. But I appreciate it because it taught me a lot.
Okay.
Pardon me. Back then, like I wasn't ready, I don't think, to be an artist. I didn't really want to either that much. It was fun. It was fun. Self-discovered me through Ox. He wanted to sign me. I'm not gonna lie, Ox was like, be careful. But back then, you young and dumb, so like, nah, I'm signing the DJ.
you
So
doing
you gotta
this.
be fucked up. Like, I'm signing. Like I said, back then it was lit. I had the van with my face on it. We went to Cancun. They had all the beach balls at Kyah Baby,
You be in
big
the
ass
store all the
banners.
time, though. Remember, I be over there. I see you over there all the time. Me and Joe, we see you all the time. up in
Yeah.
there. That's a fact.
Yeah. So,
Working.
I was outside doing that. Then after a while, you know, the whole time I had a job, so music was never really my priority. As nice as I was, or as much as people think, oh, like you about to blow up, or you signed yourself, it was like it was just something I was doing, but it wasn't really like my passion yet. I had like a run-in with the Lord like 2015. That's when I figured out like, all right, I'm gonna do this music. I'm gonna go hard.
2015 must have been crazy. Cause everybody who come here, they tell me 2015, 2016 shit went left for
Shit went completely
you know what I'm
left.
saying?
Yeah, God sent my ass down, honestly. I don't want to say shit went left. Things were going pretty smooth. I was getting a little greedy doing what I was doing. And God was like, I'm going to show you something. And I was facing 7 years. I was like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking it to trial because I'm not finna win. And the state I was in, thank God, they gave me my 2 little felonies, and I had my time served for whatever extra time they added, and that was it. I stopped. I came back to New York, and I was like, yo, Foot, Foot, my manager.
Oh, you still?
He was pissed. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. That's one of the most genuine people I ever met in this business. So absolutely.
So how was? Because you said you had to deal with self. Right? How was that? Like, you know what I mean? Not to get too personal, but how was just the deal? Period. You know what I mean?
It was a learning lesson. Back then, I really didn't understand my deal. I did have a lawyer read it because I did. My uncle's a lawyer, but on top of that, I worked at like some law firm back then. So I was mad cool to do. I had him go over it for me. And he told me it was not crazy. It was really more like a time span thing, like either this amount of projects or this amount of years. So I was like, all right, cool. I was mad young back then. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. The year's going to go by. I thought it was going to be lit anyway. It didn't get lit. I had my chance, though. Shout out to DJ Sub. I'm not trying to discredit him or none of that, but when you have an artist and you a DJ, you see. Now you see. Like, it's a difference from being a DJ and like, yo, I built all this relationship with the artist. Boom, now I got an artist. Yo, can you do this feature for my artist? They're going to look at you like, nah, bro.
Word.
But thanks for spinning my records, though. Yeah, nah, it's a business.
Like
it's a business. Back then, I took a lot of things personal. Now, I really don't. It's a business. Like, why would a big artist do a verse for free for your, not at the time, a little artist? Like, I wasn't known back then at all, really. So, you a big Jay-Z or something, or Future, 2 Chainz. Why would I do a song with a Kyah baby for you for free? You don't do nothing for me but play my records. As you should. You're the DJ. You have to. You don't have a choice.
Any artist showed you love from before?
Like from Jump,
Yeah,
like a free feature, you mean?
Not free, but supported you in any kind of way?
Definitely Rod Diggs, Free Rod Diggs. That was like my big brother. He taught me a lot about the streets, a lot about people, a lot about the music. That was really like my indoor mentor that a lot of people didn't know. He used to come to the studio all the time. And like he said, I was there all day. I used to open and close, and it was a car shop. And I worked my way to get my own key. I used to open and close, be in the studio all fucking day. So
that's a fact.
Rod Diggs showed me love.
Shout out my nigga Buck too, man.
Yeah, Buck.
Word.
Yeah, definitely shout out Buck and Bucky, because Buck was really like the muscle behind Selfish Music Group. Buck was the money and the muscle, not to shit on self, you know what I'm saying? Self held it down, but Buck was definitely the muscle behind Selfish Music Group. So back then, yeah, it was they showed love. French Montana, I did a song with French Montana, Jim Jones, Lloyd Banks, but that was off the strength of self. Like, nobody was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a song with her. Rod Diggs was the only person. Uncle Murder, he was around, but he wasn't really showing me love like that. Same with Mano, like they was around. Rod Diggs really was the only one that showed me love. And Nia Lee back then. Those are the first like 2 big artists that was bigger than me back then that showed me love. Off the free, just genuine love.
Your relationship with the artist now?
Nia Lee and I don't really speak like that. It's no bad blood at all. I love her. She loves me. She in a whole nother state now. She got a daughter. She got to do her thing for her music and herself and her life. I respect that. I actually do have to write Rod Diggs. It's been a while since I wrote him. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie. That's my bad on my end. Nowadays with technology, the last time you even write, you know what I'm saying? So
move fast.
And then sometimes the prisons make it hard for you to contact people. Like my homegirl here, when I was J-playing and shit, they blocked me for no fucking reason. I couldn't do nothing for mad longer now.
Just
I was like,
type shit,
yeah, like I'm like, what the hell? So just shit like that. That's certain artists hit me up, reach out, repost my shit, but it's no relationship. No friends in the industry. I think Drake said it the best.
How was it for a female, especially you being female? So like, how's that?
Difficult.
Yeah.
difficult. If you don't look a certain way, you already got it 10 times harder. So that's one. So I don't be showing my ass and titties. That's the one that makes it 10 times harder. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
If you don't got a big ass crew of niggas or something behind you, that makes it hard too. And then you need a budget. And then you got to deal with niggas always want to hit on you.
Even when you get the budget, niggas is still going. Do you think it's a fear of your talent, or it's just like you're not?
Oh, definitely.
You're not just revealing and appealing to them like that.
Nah, people don't want me to body them on their tracks. I already know that. A lot of features I get, I'm not gonna lie, I never even hear the song. I probably hear the hook at most.
Oh, like what do you mean they don't want you to hear?
When people pay me for a feature and they email me the song, I don't even ever hear a verse.
Oh, because they don't want you to hear their shit.
I guess not. It's like a few times they'll send it. They do send it. There's a couple songs I did that I'd be like, that's not what the fuck I heard. But it'd be like, all right.
Whatever. Oh, like they changed their shit?
I don't care. It's not my song. Listen, I want everybody to win. If you body me on the track, what the fuck I'm going to give a fuck for? The song is fire. People's tuning in. We're going to get this money, do these shows. Let's go.
Facts.
I ain't got time for that petty shit no more. Back in the days, I definitely would have been a little immature about it though. But now, no.
Do you keep it tight? Do you not allow certain features? Like, do you like, yo, I'm not dealing with any and anybody? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the beef in Queens sometimes make it hard for me.
What beef in Queens? Queens is a beautiful place to live. I have no idea. We don't know what you talking about.
It's the greatest borough in New York City.
Anyway, yeah, some songs be trash, and I'm like, I can't. Like, I have my manager, he handles that. So I don't know what lie he makes up to them to tell them why I'm not doing it, but a completely trash song, I'm not doing. I don't care how much you're trying to pay me. I just can't put my name on nothing like that. I can't do that.
I got you.
I can't. If it's a bag, fuck it. Let's be stupid, but
But staying where you just said, I'm not getting too deep with whatever, but are there, like, people send you tracks and they throwing shots at something and someone else, or you might be cool with them, you be like, nah, I ain't getting, like, don't throw me in that or whatnot?
I don't think I leave the space and opportunity for that to happen. I know what's going on outside. I know who got beef. We just not doing the record. I tell them that straight up.
And how you feel about the music in Queens?
I'm not getting into that.
How you feel about the music in Queens?
I think Queens is doing their thing. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of artists need to chill with the drill shit though. It's too much. I literally went through a slide the other day. Somebody tagged me, and every slide sounded exactly.
When you said you went through a slide.
No,
I thought you was, you know what I'm saying?
Instagram slide. I went through an Instagram slide.
You spinning the blocks on
and I'm like,
you get involved? Like, what's
everything
going on?
sounds exactly the same. Like the exact same beat, exact same flow.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's kind of, in my opinion, it's like, what is Queens? Like, what does Queens sound? You know what I'm saying?
Does Queens have a sound?
Right. No, we do. We do. We hip hop. We rap. We got bars, and we make dumb records. Like, stop playing with it. Back to it's the syndrome. Like we had it. Stop playing with it. It's shaking. Like you just gotta do your homework. But now is no sound. Everything is drill.
That's
everything.
What I'm saying.
It's not just for Queens though. It's everywhere.
You don't think drill is just what the sound is right now?
Right now, yeah.
How do you feel about drill?
It's cool.
It's not you. No,
I've done a drill record or two. It's cool. It's like what more can you say besides the same thing on those type of beats? You can get creative, but let's be real, nobody's gonna listen to you really talk about having fun and shopping on the drill beat. Like everybody wants to hear negativity on the drill beat. So
drill is taking over right now. As much as I don't want to say it, like I was listening to Pop Smoke in the car the other day with my son, and he like, yo, do people still listen to him? I was like, huh? I got tight. What you mean?
That's a valid question.
But my son 13. I'm like, what you talking about? What you mean? He's like, oh, he's dead though. I'm like, okay, what that mean? So he starts like, nah, give me your phone. I'll play some music. He's giving me like 7 drill rappers. Lee Drilly, Dougie B, B-Love.
Yeah.
All these niggas.
Shorty Bin Laden.
Word, all these niggas.
And they aight, but I'm like, I'm missing out. Like, how does wave of music just pass me by? Because from our generation,
it's a pass by.
I'm not gonna say real hip hop, but I listen to like bars and stuff like that. But they got bars too, but it's a different kind of bar.
Yeah, they do. It's not all trash. It just all sounds the same, is what I mean. I cannot.
It's just the
me
beat.
Personally, I cannot take too much repetitive music. It's like when the reggae, the reggae, they take one of our beats and then 100 artists do it. I'm not sitting there listening to the mixtape with the same ass beat with different 100 artists.
So you're basically not Jamaican. We know that for sure.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are. So you're still not listening to it.
No, I grew up. It's annoying.
Oh,
That's what I said.
damn,
For
son.
me, personally,
Yeah.
for me, I cannot listen to one
mad
thing.
rhythms?
Yeah, for mad long, I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Damn,
Do that shit
All day, hell no. I gotta
Hell
switch
no.
up though. If you switch up the different type of rhythms, like he said, absolutely, I could listen to reggae all day. But when it's the same, I can't. I can't.
When you got your time served or whatever, and you was a free woman, how was your motivation then?
What you mean? Like what I do in my spare time?
No, like was your motivation for music? You want to go harder, or like
I definitely cannot listen to the radio if I need motivation. I'm not gonna lie, the past couple months, like me doing my own song for my new project, I haven't recorded my own song in months, and people would never believe that. The beats I get are so depressing. It's like
In what way? Like they sound the same, or it's
the
just
same.
Oh,
It be
okay.
different, but it's like so many producers are trying to make beats to fit in, I guess, with what's going on, and it's like you killing your own vibe as a producer doing that. Cause now I'm not even about to check these other emails, cause I just wasted an hour going through these fucking 30 beats you sent me that all sound like Juice WRLD or Rod, like just sad. Like I'm not a sad rapper. I'm not a depressed person. So
yeah.
I have those times though where I would put it in my music, but. It's just
like you
it's
could do
a lot.
track or two, but we're not about to dedicate this whole.
Yeah,
project
so
to that.
sometimes, like lately, I probably go back to my old stuff, and I'm like, that was trash, and then and then that motivate me to write something new and better, or like you said, I just gotta put on some hip hop, or people I feel like have bars, or I watch a battle rap or something like that just to motivate me, cause the music now, I don't know, it should be making me want to not do music at all.
tell us about your album Sincerely Kyah.
That's the one before this one, right? Yeah, Sincerely Kyah. It started with, what was my first mixtape? The Rough Draft.
Okay.
That was the Selfish Music Group days. That I didn't really have no control over. Self just gave me mad beats, told me to freestyle over them. It is what it is. We put it out, cool. The next one was To Whom It May Concern. So I did it like a chronological order of how you would construct a letter. So Rough Draft, Whom It May Concern,
Okay.
Sincerely Kyah, and P.S. is Not About You, the last one. So the Rough Draft came before that. I had a little more freedom on that. I worked with this producer, Nate Wavy. Shout out to Nate. Me and him was like Missy and Timbo and then knocking. You remember Nate from Selfish? No. He was in there heavy. Then Sincerely Kyah came.
You know
That's when I was like, I gotta, like, this is my shit. Like, nobody's working with me in the studio. No producer. They just sending me beats. I'm handpicking the beats, coming up with the records, and just making it, like, personalizing it probably. Like, that was one of my probably most personal projects that I put out for the first time. Everything else was, like, fun, freestyles, whatever. That project was Sincerely Kyah, like, sincerely from me. Like, this is me. This is what y'all gonna get. If you listening, you tune in, you watching. Anything you got questions for is right in the music, in the videos.
And what about P.S. It's Not About You?
That was the finale. It was just gonna be P.S. Then my brother Takeem passed, so God rest him. He used to always say it's not about you all the time. That was like his logo. And at first, I used to never get the fuck he was talking about by that. Then I read this book called The Four Agreements. And it's a chapter, don't personalize anything. And it had that specific sentence where he got it from. It's not about you. So a lot of times I get constructive criticism like, I think if you wear this, you will be bigger. Or I think if you say this way, you might be bigger. Or if you do this type of song, you'll be bigger. I used to take shit like that and be mad, but then after a while, when you grow up, you're like, you want me to dress that way for you. You want me to make this type of record for your enjoyment, but it's not for me. So I stopped taking things personal because it's not about me. And then when I say shit in my bars, it's not about you either. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that title came from.
Do you think P.S. It's Not About You was your most versatile album?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with the singing tracks on there, absolutely.
I was like, it's Kyah?
I have a lot of tracks. I have a lot of tracks like that I never put out. And like I said, I got tired of people telling me how to construct my projects or let me just put this out rapping because that's all people want to hear me do. I'm like, nah, I need to introduce people to Kyah Baby the artist. Like I got tracks. I be writing for people, writing for singers. So it's like I can't sing that well, but whatever I can harmonize on, I'm gonna do it because I write it. Like I can write. Why not? Like Lie Again, I don't think I was gonna keep for myself, but I said, nah, I'm keeping that record.
There was a record, I think it was on that one where you was talking about like real shit, like, trials and tribulations. You
Probably the outro.
Like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it might have been. I forget which one exactly. Oh, I forget which one exactly or whatnot. But it was like, where you was just talking about how shit is real, like you being from the hood. And,
I think that's the outro. True story.
Yeah. And I think being at mom's crib and shit like that. So it was like, you know, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that everybody, you know, especially off the gram, they'll think like, you know, you show a couple dollars or you out all the time. Everybody think life is great or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you giving an outlook like, yeah, I had a deal. Yeah, I had this. Yeah, I'm doing that. But, yo, it's real shit. Not everybody's, you know, everybody feels everyone's up, but not everybody's up all the time. Or maybe there's different levels of up. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't call it. But, like, you making that type of record, that was dope. It just made people, you know, relate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how do you feel like a lot of capping is going on? You feel a lot of people is getting away from just being, because that's the way I think music went left. Because
the internet,
you watch videos, everyone's just in front of two cars, they all dancing, or you know, they in like a green screen. There's no reality videos no more, like DMX, how's it going down and shit like that. You don't see that real shit no more.
Method Man and Redman showing their real crib.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't see real shit no more, and I think that's where it went away. You know what I'm saying?
It's the internet. I personally feel like the internet ruined music entirely.
Fact.
Completely and totally, especially TikTok.
I mean, it's gift and curse. It helps.
It's a gift and a curse.
You know what I mean? People get their shit out, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
It definitely ruined it.
It allowed a lot of
nobody thinks for themselves no more. And like you said, so many artists come out every day, every week. Big artists, Meek, this pun, Lil Uzi, this person. I hate my label. I want to get off. And people still be like, I'm going to go sign. Why are you not signed? Let's sign. It's lit. Like, no, this man just told you he never made no money off that album in years. And y'all still saying it's lit. It's not lit. It's a struggle. It's hard. That's why I appreciate artists that really do show both ends of the stick instead of just, I could do that. So I could post nothing all the time and just post photo shoots and make it seem like it's lit. No, I'm in the car. Some days I have my makeup on, some days I don't. Some places I'm here, sometimes I'm not. It is what it is.
Facts.
Can't do that fake shit. It's too much to keep up with fake shit.
It's better to be independent?
It depends. Honestly, I'm not opposed to signing. I'm just independent. I haven't come across a deal I feel like wasting more years on now. So that goes back to the self thing. Like, I'm happy I went through that because I experienced it so early. What can happen when I'm just quick to sign a deal? Like, people will really just show you, like, oh, I got to sign. I go sit down now. Now you got to wait till I feel like putting you out. So then now you stuck just doing mixtapes, trying to make money off shows, if that's even allowed in your contract. If you could do, you know, shows outside of the regimen of the contract that has nothing to do with your album. So it's a lot. It's a lot that people not taught.
You feel like you've been shelved?
Back then when I was unselfish, because I guess they couldn't find me a song, yeah, absolutely. They stopped going hard with me.
You said they couldn't find you a song?
I guess didn't know which song to push or what to do with me, like finding the image.
Would they bring you records, or is all you making your own records?
I was making my own records. He was giving me beats as far as like the freestyle on, or whatever producers were sending him beats that he think I could probably work on. Ron Diggs sat with me and gave me a fire hook one time back then. I think it was some dress song, $1 Million Dress. Yeah, $1 Million Dress. Shout out to Rod. Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, it was just me. And
you were before Dream Dog, right?
Hell yeah, way before.
Way before that.
Mm-hmm.
He's on disrespect her.
Nah, I don't mean like, I'm saying like, was she in the building when you was around? She wasn't at all, is what I'm trying to say. I know she's before.
It was me, Ox, Mel, and Dust.
Okay, yeah.
I was the last one to come on board.
Smitto.
Yeah, me and Mel actually was the last two to come on board with Suffer Music. So and there was Antoine Billy.
Yeah, Antoine Billy, far right. Yeah.
So once they had him, it was like, fuck Kyah, baby. Like, we lit.
Nah, I ain't say nah. I don't remember.
Nah, it is what it is. I understand now that I'm more developed artist. Like he sing, he got the records. Let's go. If he win, we all win. What's up? Let's get it. So
that's true.
But that was different. We're a smaller entity. When you're a big, like a Sony or Def Jam, it don't work like that. Like one artist win on Def Jam, we all win. No, it's totally different.
Completely. They never did like a collab, like to introduce all of y'all together. Like, you know how on some Young Money type of shit. Like
I think I did have like 3 videos I didn't even saw that I did with them.
Oh, okay. Got you. Mm-hmm. So after all that, you went into working on you.
After Selfie Music Group, I actually did stop music for a little while.
Oh, really?
Like it just seemed like I was doing music because I'm Kyah Baby. Like people just always gonna call me Kyah Baby no matter what I do. So I stopped for a minute after that, and I was just working regular. I guess that wasn't my passion to begin with. So when you give somebody, that's like I'm not gonna ever try to talk somebody from the trenches out of signing a $1 million deal, even if I know that deal is bad for them. I'm not, because if they never have nothing, who am I to tell them don't take that $1 million? You never know you don't know what they could do with that $1 million. That's their business. I, on the other hand, might feel like that $1 million is not worth that contract, but that's just my business. You know what I'm saying? So back then it was lit. It was like I had, like I said, the van with my face on it. Mad love in Cancun. You got Kyah Baby beach towels, Kyah Baby big ass billboards like Times Square. So who wouldn't want that back then? You young, you think it's lit. But when the politics get involved that no one ever taught you, that's when you don't want to. That's what I didn't want to do it no more. It's like, nah, I'm not doing that. But now at this point, I'm not about to be one of them artists we see every day tweeting, I want to get off my label. I hate my label. I'm not doing that. I'd rather make sure shit goes left, life happens, but I'd rather make sure it's a good deal that I'm comfortable with, that I don't feel like 5 years of my life about to pass and it's about to be wasted and I never should have signed that deal for no fucking $1 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could have did that myself. So that's the point I'm at right now.
You feel like you're at your peak right now?
I could get much higher. I feel like I'm the highest I've ever been though, but I can definitely get much higher.
That's what I'm saying, like, cause that last album
absolutely
showing versatility. You in the videos, you're dressing different.
Absolutely.
Looking different.
Absolutely.
And your raps is...
It took time for me. Like, when you have so many people's hands on what you're doing, growing as an artist, you lose yourself. So it took time for me to, like, this is Kyah Baby. Like, this is who I am. The haircut, I already knew I would look pretty decent with it because I had short hair years ago, like the short wig. The Jamaican shit.
You didn't have that. Yeah.
That was a wig cap. Though,
word? Oh, no, I'm about to say that was a new.
That was a wig cap back in those days.
But you had something under there though, right?
Yeah, I had hair under those, so I knew I would look decent when I actually cut my real hair. So that was, you know, once that shit stuck, I'm like, okay, this is Kyah Baby. Now everywhere I go, people just know that's me because
the raps got. I don't know if it's just you being more consistent with the freestyles and dropping it, but them shits be coming out.
It's definitely consistency. Putting pressure on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like a lot of times, like, oh, that was whack. And then people were like, that was fire. Like my Sway freestyle was like, that's all right. I feel like I could have did better. Casper was like, bro, I think that was harder than your flex shit.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
It was harder than your flex.
Yeah, it was hard.
Keep it 100. It was hard. It was hard.
It was. That was a while ago, so it definitely was. It definitely was. Just gotta keep working.
It's like thinking too much doing the flex shit.
I do.
But I mean, that's a big stage, so you know, you don't want to fuck up. You don't want you know. So I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays though, I'm happy for the internet, like you said, as a gift and a curse, because I see, I'm like, I'll be putting too much fucking pressure on myself. Like,
when you see what else is going on,
yeah,
right?
that I'm not gonna be purposely trash though, but I'll be like, oh hell no, y'all got me fucked up. Like, hell
That's
no.
a fact.
Yeah,
what?
for real, though.
That was fire, and I really be looking like, wow, these people really think that was fire. Like, okay, whatever.
And they pumping it. That should hurt. That should have hurt a real artist's soul, son.
No, I think it's hilarious.
When you see that shit, right?
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I'll be laughing too. I'll be like, yo, nah, y'all not that serious. Bro.
So now, where's a place for Kyah Baby in the rap game? Knowing that gimmicks sell and you not going for that.
I don't think I need one. I think when my time come, I'm gonna have my own lane. I'm definitely gonna get compared to Eve because of the haircut. That's it. But
So we keeping the haircut, okay?
Yeah, I'm not growing my hair back. Hair is stressful. Ask them over there. Hair is very stressful. I know that banging is making my homegirl hot over there.
Yeah.
Listen, when I used to have hair, as soon as I got in the house, as soon as I got in the crib, whop, take it right off. Whop, you know your wife be doing that. Right off.
Right off.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping the waves for a minute. It might go back to a color sometimes, but I'm definitely keeping the blonde. Yeah.
I feel like you in a generation like real hip hop. And it's like everything is respected except for real hip hop. I'm just waiting for the real hip hop to come back.
It's coming back. Everything, I feel like everything, for as long as I've been doing music, I see everything going full circle. So I really, like you said, the drill thing, is for us, it seems like it's been around for a while, but it's a phase. Because you got to really think how many artists that we've seen can grow with their fan base. These kids that like drill now, they're going to get older. They're not going to keep liking that. So how long as an artist are you going to last?
And they dying too, so.
Right. Killing each other left and right.
Going through that himself right now.
Bobby's going through, exactly. I was just talking about that the other day. Like, he's going through Like, damn,
hate
how
him. They hate him for wanting to
Going
change.
through growth, yeah.
He want to change. They like, nah, not yet, bro. Nah, you will.
Yeah, like, nah, you gotta kill a few more niggas in these raps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he want to have fun. He's happy. You can see his skin is glowing. He got mad
and he home. Like, what you want him to do?
They don't want him to
Did
grow.
all that.
They don't want him to grow. Not the listeners. We all know who they is when we say they, even though it's no specific they.
Facts.
They don't want him to grow, and that's sad. It's really sad because he needs to. Like, it's time. He been home now for a little while. Hot Nigga was years ago. Thank God he has that because that's like a longevity record. But it's not a lot of artists from 7 years ago you could play that record. It's not.
At all.
It's really not.
Nah,
even from 2 years ago, it's not a lot of artists that's hot now, whatever, you could throw on their record and be like, oh yeah, this is my shit. So you already know what it is.
So what kind of music does Kyah Baby listen to?
I like R&B. Let me see what's the last thing on my phone. Oh wow, Kyah Baby was the last thing on my iTunes.
As it should.
Well,
As it's supposed to be. You heard?
Nah, that ass it was. I like R&B. I like Black. I love The Weeknd.
I fuck with Black.
I don't know what the hell happened to Daniel Caesar. He put out like 2 albums. Just got up out of here. That's my nigga. Hip hop wise though, I love Meek. Meek is my nigga. I love Drake. It's so much drug. I really don't listen to the radio and stuff no more. I don't. And when I put on my iTunes, I like put on a playlist maybe and just let it rock. But personally putting someone's album, it's been a minute. I check out new projects. Like I checked out Dirk, Herbo, when they drop shit, stay in tune, staying on the I fuck with Dirk shit, matter of fact.
What about female artists?
Cardi ain't dropped shit in a minute, so I don't know. Nicki ain't dropped shit in a minute. I'm not trying to display no females, but I really don't be popping them in like that. Lady London, I think last project I tapped into when she just dropped her tape, because that's my nigga, that's my friend.
Do a lot of girls reach out to you to do tracks with you? Like,
yeah, I don't know where Naima, when you see this, listen, we had a whole project together. We have a whole project together.
What's going on with that?
I got a track with Lola Brooke. Shout out to Lola Brooke. Okay. But we're going to have to do our own separate one because the producer on there playing with us. And I'm supposed to do something with Connie. She sent me something. But she got to send me something again. Connie Diamond. Okay. Yeah, now all the females out right now, actually, I fucks with them. Like, we all cool. Like, we all actually get along. I see some
out there and all whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So...
And just all the sense of linking, like being a female artist, I get it from their point of view. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to do records with other female artists right now because I'm still trying to grow myself as an artist. A female artist is hard enough already. So when you linking with other females, then you got to deal with like I said, whose verse is better than this and stupid shit.
Become a little beef out of nowhere.
It only makes sense when both the artists are like big enough. Like when me and Lola put our track out, I'm like, oh, this is fire, it's lit. Like, but if an artist smaller than me, maybe I did a record with, I'm like, who the fuck is that, Kyah? Why is you doing?
Why you doing that with her? Why you get on that?
And she could be nice as hell, but that's the fucking feedback I'ma get.
Never heard of her.
Nah, it's a lot of females out right now that I fuck with.
There was a ladies' cipher not too long ago.
Which one? I saw 2 recently. I saw the one with Naima.
Room.
Yes, that was Gabe. That was Gabe.
Why wasn't my big homie Kyah Baby
I was busy. He did email me. I had to tell people.
I was about to say, like, yo.
I had to tell people to leave him alone on his page because they was wilding him the fuck out doing the same thing.
Why you not there?
Why Kyah not here? Yeah. She would have chewed everybody. That's why I was like, yo, chill. I was like, he hit me. I was busy. He definitely hit me. I was not free that day. So I could definitely go up there and do my own thing though. But it would have been cool for me to be a part of it. But shit happens.
You had to be the first. You got to be the first. That's how I felt.
Listen, I did Sway right after that by myself. So
exactly.
And that's just that on period. But shout out to all of them. They held it down for the ladies as they should. I'm happy they did that.
I like to see that.
I love
that was like some real hip hop shit. You feel me? That's some back in the day shit. A good cipher.
Cipher.
Yes. I like that one. The other one that I just said Naima was in, they're like separate. So it wasn't like together cipher. It was like video,
so, like
visuals.
Came in, did they thing.
Yeah,
came in type of shit.
Not even like they made it cool. Like you know how TikTok and you put the little hand on your camera and back it up and then you see something else. They were doing it like that, like panning on the glasses, back up. Now it's the next female. It was good.
The people want to know, is Kyah Baby a single woman?
I am not.
They want to know.
Pull up on me.
Nah. But I'm saying the question I've got is your preference. Like,
You know why I like to leave that mystery? Because for one, if you listen to my music and see most of my videos, you will see my fucking preference. But however, I feel like it doesn't matter. I could tell a nigga I'm gay, and he'll be like, you ain't have this dick yet, baby. Come, let me change your mind, sweetheart. Or you and your girlfriend could come together. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And when I do date a female, I don't think I've ever dated like a straight lesbian female. I think probably one, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you brought them out of their comfort zone.
The females hit on me, surprisingly. I tell people that all the time. Like, in that department, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little shy. Females hit on me all the time.
I mean, your eyebrows is done. You got good skin. They gotta hit on you, son. You heard? Like, yo, Kyah, go ahead, baby. Come on here.
Yeah, I'd be shocked. I'm like, girl, I didn't know you sing that way. Yeah. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's a fact as far as
I love everybody.
But that's
Pull up
just
on
a
me.
question that would be common, like, you know, because you're someone, you know, people ask how when we was doing what we was doing, why you ain't get her up there yet and whatnot. And I'm like, yo, in due time, she gonna get here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everything's all about timing.
That's a fact.
You
said that yourself. You got record
Track
code
3 on
timing.
PS Not About You. Go check that out.
There you go. I was about to say, you got record code timing.
Everything's all about timing.
About that. You know
For sure.
What's next?
Definitely have to start working on my next project. I do have one more video of PS Not About You to drop. Okay. PS It's Not About You, sorry. I do have one more video that people have been fiending for, so I'm definitely going to drop that. I think Easter.
That's when the video drop? Okay.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. All right.
I think I'm gonna put it out
I'll be waiting.
Yes, please do. Turn on your post notifications.
I am.
Yeah, I think Easter.
You know what I'm saying?
Easter, I'm going to drop it. That's going to be the last video for now that I had tucked away to drop off that project. And then the next project, I'm going to keep just doing this music, doing these films, and doing these shows.
You did something with Ox too recently, right?
Yeah. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I have to text my stylist when I leave here because Ox has been... Ox be getting on me to get on the stylist, and I be trying to tell him, like, it's different now. It's different. I cannot harass these people. That is a celebrity style. I cannot harass this man to send me looks for your video. Like, it don't work like that. You got to give me a date. You got to give me looks, the scenario, everything. I got to give that to him. And I can't, give me this, that, and the third right now. Let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Beyonce right now.
Son, real talk.
He is.
He definitely is.
Real talk.
He is. He's a big visionary. Once he's settled and get to see how the game is now, he's going to be right back on. He's already on track doing what he got to do. But once he really settle and see how things move and work now, he's going to be back to doing how he was.
It's just some other things, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of other things that's different.
That's what made me
he was home. That was
made me go rap harder, you know what I mean? Because running around with black
me
people
too.
and shit, rest in peace and all that. So, he had that stool, that Hollis joint at first, and I'd be up there all the time.
I was in Benny's joint in the garage.
Yeah, that was later. I know, I know that.
Yeah, I wasn't around back then. I wasn't really thinking about rapping. But yeah, after that, he got his own spot and upped it. He definitely taught me how to, like, construct bars and hooks and all of that. He's definitely a visionary, like you said. Ad-libs.
All that.
He used to call in other people for ad-libs. That's how serious about his craft is. He used to call, like, a specific girl. Like, I want this specific girl moan on my track. And then he'd play, like, see how much better it sound when she moaned compared to when that other girl moaned.
Yo, this nigga's crazy.
I was like, yeah, you're right. You got it. You're right.
That nigga's crazy.
Shout out to Ox, O.X.
Facts.
Everybody that come here, you already know. Nobody's leaving here without us page start activates. That good 16.
Unless they get on the set. You gotta get on the set. That's what we call it. Live on the set.
Live on the set?
You gotta get on the set and rep whatever your set is. You know what I mean?
Grace in the podcast.
You rep your
Hi,
set.
baby, just us music.
You gotta get on
Set
it.
the Tone
you know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
That's my set.
That's how we giving it up. You know what I mean? And since we got legendary producers here, you know what I'm saying?
He's so fancy.
You know what I mean? We got legendary guy. He was quiet on this one. He didn't want to get too personal.
quiet?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's fancy.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's just right. He sets the tone. He knows what's
I
going
got a
on.
song too with his peoples.
His
with
people?
his young lady artists waiting to put out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
He probably doesn't know about it yet. He got to sign off on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for him. Can you please sign off, please?
He probably got to
So
sign
me and
off
this young
on
lady
that.
can shake the town with
You know what
this
I'm saying?
shit, please. Thank
He
you.
remains quiet. But yeah, we're going to drop this beat. We're going to drop this beat and we're going to let you get to
First
it. You know
lady.
what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Spit on
Part
here,
of my
you heard?
voice.
T, hit me. Yeah.
Hit me
Set the
too,
Tone
Shotty.
Podcast, man. Lay Leezy, JC the Light. Shatik on them boards. You got the gangsters in the cut.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? Kyah, baby, let's hear something.
Look, I done ran with the wolves, maneuver through snakes, don't move with the fake. My biggest fear is losing the case. This music shit at times will really have you losing your faith. But I'm from the city of gods in the home of the great. The real no, look, I'm from a block where the deal's low. That only means one thing, double the workflow. And triple beam dreams will turn it to real dough. But getting to a bag don't mean that you real though. I done seen the richest niggas switch and turn to a rat. Write a statement, get released, and then go back to the trap. And just because they got a bag, niggas ignore the fact that they is snitches cause they up a little couple of rats. That's what happens when you capping and you putting on acts. It's all good until you facing life with no looking back. And you telling like it's nothing and your homies relax. Cause they know they gon' need for you to front them a pack. That's the game now, niggas just in it for fame now. No loyalty or morals is really a shame how people hate on other success from the same town. Shit, I always thought the goal was to figure a way out. But it seemed the more you level up, the more that they hate. So behind your back then see you and be all in your face. I never chose to be a GOAT, the people calling me great. We chose the block and still broke, that's what I call a disgrace. What a shame, shit is getting nasty in the streets. That's why I fell back and started getting nasty on these beats. But I still keep a shooter who gon' blast before you reach. Never know when someone gon' try to smack you out your sneak. Now I'm focused on this music, no more scamming on apps. Now every Tuesday they be tuning in to Witness Me Black. From the era of the spitters, this return of the Mac. Kyah, baby motherfucker, set the tone when I rap. What's up? Yeah, what? My nigga Leon Leezy started that shit. You heard? Big fucking queen, stop playing with it. Yeah.
Yo, man.
Shatik, holla at me.
That's how you get on live on the set right there. I like that shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Representing
sir.
the South. I hear
Of
that.
course.
I hear that, man. 40 P's
Big
home.
Southside
you know what's
shit.
up, man. We appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having
You know
me.
what I mean? This
I
is
really
a home
appreciate
whenever-
y'all for having me. I'm
Next
proud of
time we'll
y'all.
make it better. You know what I mean?
Nah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
good.
That's on me, though. You know
I'm
what
good.
I'm
It's
saying?
good.
Get the. That's on me. You got the liquor here and everything.
Got you.
Better hospitality for you. You know what
I
I'm saying?
thank y'all
But
for
this is a
having
home
me.
for whenever you got something going on. Always come through, set the tone. That's what we try
Listen,
to do.
y'all
you know what
doing
I'm
y'all
saying?
shit. I be tapped in, so I appreciate y'all for having me. I feel like a fucking superstar now.
Nah, you definitely. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Been
You know
one.
what I mean?
Kidding me?
Been one. For
Shitting
real.
me?
Nah, I think y'all appreciate y'all.
For real.
Listen, everybody tune in. Go tap in. PS It's Not About You. Still rocking. New project coming soon. I don't know the name yet, but just tune the fucking to what I got out right now. Kyah fucking baby.
At Kyah,
At KYAH. There's no I in there. I don't know where y'all get that from. It's KYAH_baby on everything, whatever y'all like to use. TikTok, Twitter, whatever the hell. But I'm mostly on Instagram, KYAH_baby. Kyah baby on all streaming platforms too.
And I be the fly Leon Leezy.
Chase to the light.
Set it tone podcast. We off this.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah.
You already.